Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stops at the 23. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on the team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Buys a little extra time. The throw. To the sideline. Then he tiptoes his way to a first down before going out of bounds.
It's obviously huge to make the catch, but give that receiver credit. Nice spatial awareness, knowing where he is on the field to make sure that he's in bounds when he secures the catch.
Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Now, and you got to read it quick, right? And he makes a quick decision, gets that thing out of his hands, but make sure your feet are set, and you still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so fast.
Just keeps slinging it. Makes the catch. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Behind the chains now on second and long. The run from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Gets it out fast. Breaks into the open. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it set up on the outside. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll throw it. He's got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The offense threatening close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Syracuse's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires left. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that. Pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
So now it's second and long.
42, Spider. Hurry up.
They'll run it from the gun. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot
fucking
of credit.
Heisman race got me acting different.
Unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
And I feel like the defense needed that stop. Are already giving up a touchdown, early in this football game. They put another drive together, but great job bowing up, getting that third down stop, and hopefully forcing the field goal.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fakes the grab. It's a seam wide open. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field.
Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
First play of the period, first down here. To the air, it's Hart. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the right. Turning it on. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Off-play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We ain't going to crown him that yet. It's good juke. It's like an AI be pulling jukes out.
Catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the
You ain't white chocolate.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Sixth play of the drive coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side.
Yep.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. That's one of those throws.
Dominant defense.
Some touch, and as soon as it left his hand,
Numbers live.
Thinking, no, please bring it
Let's
back.
go.
Bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot
Trill
more
wearing our
accurate. All of
jersey.
a
That's a
sudden
fan
now,
right there.
You try to take something off. You're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Look at him.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. Wide open.
Yeah.
Just
Oh.
what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
His name is Larry.
After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone.
You motherfucker.
And they
Shit.
get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, that's exactly what this
Got a lot of Geno Smith in this game, and
now in a hole. They're
nothing to be
trailing.
ashamed of.
Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decided.
Got a lot of Charlie Batch in his game. No way, that's okay.
Almost came away with one there.
Charlie was serviceable.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Fires to the wideout. And he's in for the touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
That stench of the Mercs out our stadium.
Is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. It's caught. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Jesus.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Who is this?
And listen,
Contact seeker.
Wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Caught in the backfield. It's Klein. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. To the ground to try to pick up.
Yeah.
They got
go.
0 push up front and they
Dominant defense.
in the backfield.
Rest of the season.
Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the offense onto the field again.
30 carries a game.
Nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4.
East Dakota A&M or whatever you call your school. Somewhere up in that
motherfucker. He's able
to
bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Get set.
The new Scatterboo.
Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling right and going
The new Scatterboo.
Grabs it
go!
25 in stride. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels
we break us today.
Really feeding off of this home crowd and their.
Get Larry with the Caleb Williams. The Caleb Williams form, ugly as hell. Gets it done. No nails painting over here. Oh.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UMass. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out,
Reach in the hole.
we'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that.
Reach whatever.
Let us know when it goes final.
Mjpls.
Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9.
Get a pick. Get a pick.
Looking to pass. It's Hart. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there.
Dominant defense, boy.
Pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Wants to bring it back. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking to scramble. Throwing on the run. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Bringing the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nice move there. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far.
Broke them motherfuckers down, man.
And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a
Look at that line. Look at that line.
Threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send
I love
it
you,
back
45.
to the at Simmons Bank, Liberty
Stay in coverage,
Stadium.
45. It was a pick, just a song. Let's go.
Start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes.
Who draft stock?
That's
what I want to know. Who draft stock get boosted this game?
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field.
Marty, Long, Smith,
Hines.
And they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad.
Go.
That was a frying pan to the head.
Horsley.
That was a TKO. It was awful.
Who want to get drafted today?
I got to start doing something.
Tell me.
Right. I got to find some.
I'll put you in the game.
I get the ball first to start this possession.
Oh,
try
shit.
to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible.
It's hard to take
Recruiting
down,
these guys,
I ain't gonna
you got
lie.
guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to
Motherfucker
make
named
plays.
Cage,
This is
Cade,
the time to
whatever
go
it
out
should
and
be
do it.
down.
From the gun, running back on the move. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to throw, it's Hart. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they
Just
need
like
to
Christian,
move
he
the
ain't making the
sticks.
playoffs.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it
Know
on
who
fourth
is.
down by what they call here.
Well, I see y'all there. That's the
Wants to
question.
pass. Throws to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Lewis. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Get in there, Alani.
Here's an
Make a play,
opportunity
Alani.
for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Make a play, Alani. Oh, good shit.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
About the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll try to get something.
Can't shut him out every game.
Kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash.
Can't shut him out
And
every
the
game.
kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
Good stop, dude.
And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So they're lining up to kick it off.
Shout out Fran. Coach Fran, real one.
3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Listen to that precious clock. It's time to get back on
Guys,
y'all
this
ass.
offense coming back out onto the field. He might want another play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, they're after him.
God.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw
My
it
6
again.
reads, something fun still need to do.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
He fires a bullet to the right. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him.
He's taking the shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Dropping back, it's Grimes. Here comes the heat. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's...
Deep shot for the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner is stopped. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Gabe.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Some really tough running there. Gets him to the 45-yard line.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play.
Got a lot of room to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cuse.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.
Well, it's tired from all that hitting. Yeah, bum ass Gary, Indiana. True, right?
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth.
Cupcake schedules.
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
3:25.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it on the right. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
They get to the line quickly. They'll go up top on second and short. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. You have a big lead in the fourth quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, in saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail and in the future, and, you know, kind of take that, a little rub their nose in it.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Humphrey. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Might be calling a hot route. Might be looking to run. Got out of trouble and throws. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to... It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Harris. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Finds a little space. Got the first himself. All the way out to the 37-yard line, it's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Black 14! Black 14!
Looking to throw, it's Gardner. Flushed out of the pocket. There he goes. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Under fire.
Lombardi.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the target.
Throw the ball.
Picked off to stop the threat.
Throw the ball.
He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
That's the backup QB. Knocked the starter out the game. Hey, man. We learning from our mistakes.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
Throw the ball.
Here's the handoff. They'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short.
Ball.
Creates a little space. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. They'll snap
Yo, dog, man, you already know what it is. It's the appetizer, man. Hey, we going to get it back in blood some way.
He'll keep it himself. Still running at the 40. And
We're going to get it back in blood. What time is it,
on the move, and he gets it all the way to the
48-yard
line. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Got the back over the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. My.
It sure look good to me.